Hello, beautiful soul. I am so glad you're here. This week is a little different. We're standing on a bridge. Behind us is the month of June, where we spend time returning to ourselves. Ahead of us is July, where we'll begin exploring something that many of us have spent our lives searching for: emotional safety. And before we can talk about feeling safe, I think we need to pause long enough to notice something. You cannot create safety somewhere you've never been willing to return. For so many years, I didn't realize I had become a stranger to myself. I knew how to care for everyone else. I knew how to anticipate other people's needs. I knew how to keep going when I was exhausted. I knew how to survive. But somewhere along the way, I stopped asking myself simple questions. How am I really doing? What do I need today? What feels true for me? Survival has a way of pulling us away from ourselves, not because we're weak, but because sometimes surviving requires us to focus on everything outside of us: our responsibilities, our family, our work, the people depending on us. Little by little, we begin living everywhere except inside our own heart. Maybe that's been true for you too. Perhaps you've become so accustomed to taking care of everyone else that checking in with yourself feels unfamiliar. Or maybe you spent years believing your worth was measured by how much you accomplished, how much you gave, how much you carried, how much you endured. If that's you, I want you to know you're not alone. This month wasn't about becoming someone different. It wasn't about fixing yourself. It wasn't about finally getting everything together. It was about something much quieter. It was about remembering. Remembering the woman beneath the expectations. Remembering the woman beneath the exhaustion. Remembering the woman beneath all the roles you carried. Because she never actually left. She has simply been waiting patiently for you to come home. As June comes to a close, I don't want you asking yourself, what did I accomplish? Our world asks something different, and our world asks that question enough. Instead, take a moment, ask something different. Where did I begin returning to myself? Maybe it was the first time you rested without apologizing. Maybe it was setting one small boundary. Maybe it was admitting that you were tired. Maybe it was asking for help. Maybe it was giving yourself permission to move more slowly. Maybe it was simply sitting quietly with your morning coffee instead of rushing into the day. These moments matter. They're easy to overlook because they don't usually come with applause. No one's hands, no one hands us an award for honoring our nervous system. No one celebrates the quiet decisions to choose peace over performance. But healing often grows in those ordinary moments, not the dramatic ones, the ordinary ones. The moments when we quietly decide, I'm going to stay with myself today. That's what returning home looks like, not perfection. Presence. And maybe that's the greatest lesson June has offered us. Coming home isn't something we do once. we practice again and again and again. Every time we choose kindness over criticism, every time we listen instead of judge, every time we notice what we're feeling instead of pushing it away, every time we honor our limits, we're taking another step towards home. As we step into July, our conversations are going to gently shift. We're going to explore emotional safety, not as another thing to achieve, but as something that we can slowly begin creating inside of ourselves. Because emotional safety isn't the absence of hard days. It's knowing we won't abandon ourselves when those hard days arrive. It's becoming someone we can trust, someone who listens, someone who offers compassion instead of criticism, someone who doesn't expect perfection. That kind of safety changes everything, and I believe it begins exactly where you are today. Not after we've healed everything, not after life becomes easier, right here, exactly as we are. Before we finish today, I'd love to leave you with a gentle reflection. Sometime today, perhaps while you're folding laundry, washing dishes, or sitting quietly with another cup of coffee, ask yourself this question: where have I already begun returning to myself? Don't rush to answer it. Simply notice, because I have a feeling you'll discover evidence of your healing in places you almost overlooked. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Thank you for allowing me to walk beside you. As we begin this new month together, I hope you'll carry this truth with you. You don't have to earn emotional safety. You don't have to earn gentleness. You don't have to earn belonging. You are safe to arrive here exactly as you are. So, until next time, take gentle care of yourself with lots of love.